everyone, Kane here, and in this video I have tried playing Rakans a couple of days ago, and honestly I did kind of enjoy playing them, but as you can see I have turned back to Lich after that. The thing is, it is fun, but I don't think that the Rakan is actually pretty strong. So one of the main reasons that I kind of faced is that their stall side falls rather quite quickly. So I do have 5.1 million HP Blade Masters. The stats that I have on them is pretty decent in terms of evade, pretty decent in terms of enemy crit rate reduction, crit hit resistance, some healing received because I focus mainly on crit rate reductions, and somewhat average, maybe not average or so resistances. These could be a bit better, but it is what it is at the moment. And for the archers, I have 4.4 million attack, and I have 3.3 attack speed, almost 200% accuracy, a decent amount of crit rate and crit damage, as well as some healing received, and as you can see, some proper tankiness in terms of some random stats. Though I also have some, I suppose, changes in terms of artifacts, so that it makes the archer survive a little bit longer. So I've tried multiple formations, like I don't even think that this formation is pretty good. I was just testing out some stuff, and every time, like, the formations became such failures due to me not having heroes or not knowing how to play stuff. So some of these formations, like this one included, is actually pretty friggin' horrible. Like, do you see how many squares I have left? But at the same time, there is an empty square here because I lack a hero. And I lack a hero because I don't have experience to level them. So as you can see, some of them are level 65. Not even all of my mages are 70 yet. So I have this one, a leveled Gazul. Or wait, no, I don't even have a Gazul here because it's Rakan. So yeah, quite a few mages are still not leveled. So honestly, kind of lacking in the experience department. You keep in mind that this guy is a lot stronger than me in terms of core. So, going on to the fight, I face his burst side. We're trading blows in terms of abilities. I am doing pretty decent damage to his stalkers, but they're getting healed or so. Not sure what's happening there. I'm doing quite a bit of damage and also debuffs on his burst side. So Rakan Archer started piercing. They are piercing the dragon. They did pierce Gazul. I do believe invincibility. The dragon a little bit, but I'm not killing any of his heroes. So that is kind of an issue because he still has Avril. He has Valerie. I think she's here somewhere. Oh, she's here, and also the other DPS. So pretty much my archers kind of died, and his stalkers are overrunning my mages and my dragons. So after that, pretty much a slow loss here. But at the same time, my blade masters are falling, and they're falling rather quite quickly without his burst actually going there. So basically, stalkers actually out DPS the blade masters in that case. So honestly, that was, I don't know, a kind of messed up there. This one, I actually went AFK and I didn't place any army, so no replay there. I've won against a 15 million core human. So in terms of this formation, I'm not sure if this guy doesn't have good stuff. Somewhat average stats on Swordman could be better. Let's check the dragon. The dragon is far above mine, but a bit low on HP. In terms of dragon, I have a lot less. Let's see. Damage. I have quite a lot of damage. So I just basically overran him. Alright, so basically same formation that I have. Let's see what happened. So going into the fight, I faced a burst side again. So what I think in this fight happened, oh, I tried a new formation fully in this one, is that my Rakan archers literally sniped their dragon. So I have some heroes here trying to sort of make a mixed burst side of archers and heroes. I did cast plenty of abilities. I do have archers piercing. I had Rufio jump on the dragon. I do believe he procced invincibility since nothing is moving. And I activated pierce on my archers. So basically they went straight into the line of the dragon, and I'm not sure if they're gonna one-shot it. But I think at some point this dragon just got instantly deleted. Yeah, basically they just turned sideways and instantly deleted the dragon. But that was after I have won against the burst side. I think there will be a fight, or there was a fight, where I kind of deleted the dragon just straight up. So another 15 million core. I think it was this fight in particular. Yeah, so I think it was this one. And after this, I'll show that formation that I have used. So, I'm facing a stall side at this point. I think I activated my Valerie, then into Avril, and I do believe into Rufio. So I do have damage going. As you can see, these Rakan archers instantly proc the dragon, and then Rufio jumped, and then the archer just literally pierced through the tree and killed the dragon. Like, it wasn't even the Rufio who did anything there. They just turn sideways, pierce, and the dragon just goes like bye-bye. Honestly, that is what I kind of like about the archers. The Blade Masters, they're friggin' weak. They're still weak, like incredibly weak. Probably Covenant can solve the issue, but yeah, that's like the main thing that I faced with the, I suppose, Rakan. But the archers are incredibly cracked. By cracked, I mean they can just literally one-shot stuff half a field away. So I think I faced this person before. One moment. So this is my formation. Again, lack heroes. Again, placement of stuff is just completely horrid. I tried making some formation. I honestly tried. I think what I would require to do is just make a full hero burst side, then some stuff here with like Blade Masters, then probably heroes here. I don't know, man. I tried variety of formations, even covered a full field, but still was missing a couple of heroes. But still, like, these formations with this friggin' turtle, they just become horrid because usually you don't or no longer place a full Blade Master frontline. In later versions of PvP, you have like tanks or gladiators, you have Raxias. So basically it takes off one Blade Master squad, and then the formations can just, like, you know, either improve or get better or stuff like that. And in the end, like, they become so friggin' random that, as you can see, is just a total mess, and I can't even like make a proper formation to actually do stuff. And in terms of burst side, like, I have heroes buffing the Rakan archers, but then I don't have place for, say, Nora in hero, or Ophidia, or stuff like that, or even proper placement for friggin' Bajrik or Arian. So these formations were just complete horrible from my side. Now, in terms of this person, I did fight him against my Lich, and I do think I actually beat him on Lich. So this one kind of, you know, shows that Rakans are a tad bit weaker, mainly due to their stall side. The thing is, if the archers are incredibly strong, but then the, I suppose the stall side is kind of weak, it kind of counters itself. Now, do keep in mind that I'm using the Dire Blade Masters. So in some cases, the Dire Blade Masters are actually tankier than the Zen ones. It can easily be explained because the Dire Blade Masters have longer range on their EI Jutsu. So as you can see, there is this thing here, and there is one or two Blade Masters damaging the mages, and thus there was this, I do believe, the stake, and then I hit their Ophidia and the snake disappeared. Basically, the Blade Masters jump into the backline. They can soak area attacks of, let's say, Valerie, which would damage them instead of the huge clump. And then it sort of acts in terms of tankiness by not having majority of the area damage, focus just that huge clump. While the Zen Blade Masters, yes, they do heal in terms of, let's say, the damage they do per hit and stuff like that, but less likely for them to enter into the enemy frontline or behind the enemy frontline. So majority of the area damages hits the entire group regardless of them healing or not. So some of those things, or rather those things, have to be like looked into or checked. But personally, at this point in time, I would kind of say the dire ones are better or a bit better than Zen ones, but of course Zen ones are the safer option in terms of PvP, I guess. But honestly, if I would rate Rakan, they are certainly better, or a lot better than they were before, but Siege, or rather City Defense, is still complete garbage, so you kind of nullify a lot of those points there, because Lich can still defend somewhat, even from similar core power or weaker. Rakans can just get fully blown up by people a few million core below you, and like pretty easily. So basically that leaves a little weaker PvP, a incredibly weaker city defense, and in the end, you know, honestly, probably it was just me. Probably I made like complete awful formations. I tried like many. I tried probably 20 or 30 fights. Every fight almost different formation, and every time I just had so many squares left open that I couldn't even, you know, properly readjust the entire formation compared to stuff like Lich. Let's say, let me check. So pretty much this is how Lich looks like, right? I still have empty spots in here. I do believe I swapped my turtle to Verm. So this 9 squares are taken. And then I have another hero which I can put whenever I do have or get experience cards. So basically the entire field is covered in this case. There are no random squares anywhere or whatever. So some formations are actually better to make do with what you're able to get or what you have compared to, let's say, Rakan. So that is why I kind of started to enjoy the Lich, as the formations are a bit easier to do. Anyways, I suppose that's pretty much it for the video. I did try Rakan. I do believe in the, I guess, let's say next 20 days, next power prize fight, I will actually try out human, and likely I will do something like a cavalry formation. So probably you would be looking forward to that, I guess, because there is a meme that you can actually do, which potentially could be pretty good. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, do hit that subscribe button. It would help me out a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.